Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and my space. Watch Natalie, spelled Natalee. I am here to do your free daily psychic tarot reading. There were 4 things that I tried to hold on to as far as like memory goes, and it was just right now. Hold on. Page of Wands. They're showing me pages, but they showed me the Page of Wands standing out. Travel, and this travel, for some, it's a spectrum. Some of you are going to be going somewhere very far, like far travel, and then some of you, it's like you're walking out of the office building to eat your lunch, like at a nearby park or even the cemetery or somewhere by water or nature. And it's even, even if it's just around the corner, around the block for a few minutes, and then you go back to the office, it's a complete, you're changing your environment. That's what it is. It's travel sounds like a sticker, you're leaving your environment is what they're getting across. Okay. Oh, mother of pearl, there were 2 more things. Okay, let's go. Six of Pentacles. I'm really excited to see the 6 of Pentacles. Oh my God. And it's with the Knight of Staves. Someone will be very excited and happy to give something to you. It's like they're rushing it, like, wow. It's generosity. Now, the 6 of Pentacles is generous monetarily, yes, but it's also, more importantly, generosity of the spirit. It's nobility of the spirit here. And the speed and the assurance and the confidence that is sort of conveyed with this Knight of Staves is sort of interesting, because the Knights are normally not confident. They're normally very insecure. So the fact that I'm getting confidence off of this, it's almost like this, it's a spirit. That's what it is. The spirit of giving. And it's like I'm getting a lot of gratitude. It's like you're grateful. You're so, so, so grateful. And because of that, it's like, it's sort of, they're showing me that Christmas movie. It's the one where he learns the meaning of Christmas. That's all of them, Natalie. That's all of them. Seriously. The famous one, though, it's the Ghost of Christmas Past. It's the black and white one. Why am I blanking? They're showing me that one. It's where they cry at the end. Anyway, this is feeling so good that it's sort of pouring out of you, and it's that overpour, that excess that you're very excited about. This could also be someone around you or someone you are interacting with that you're entangling energies with. Okay, so let's get either another person or the next energy. That could be how someone feels about you, that they're eager to be generous to you, for you, with you, or you could be feeling this generosity of the spirit yourself and very excited to give. Could even be both of you, excited to both put into a situation or a connection or a relationship, partnership. I'm not taking anything. It was just this big plop. Whoa. Trying to pick up the other things that I picked up in the tuning. Do you think? No, I'm not feeling it. Oh, okay. This is feeling it, the Ten of Swords. There's an end. I mean, there's a real end, like a end. I'm getting a chef. I'm getting food. It's almost like how I kind of like did this. It's like sprinkling something, or it's like a of sauce, like if you have a spoon and you kind of let it it's finished. It's like the cherry on top. Ooh. So this could be another person who's putting something to bed, who's ending something, a situation. Or this feels bigger than a situation. This feels like a path of life. This feels like there are many different paths, and the closer you get to yourself, the closer you get to something, or maybe a person, whatever your guiding light is, your star, whatever that is that's driving you, that inner force, the way it pulls you forward and guides you forward, this is taking away options. It's like closing down on each doorway, each path, so that the path becomes narrower, but it becomes truer. Does that make sense? I hope that, I'm pretty sure that makes sense. That's the energy that I'm getting from this. You or someone else. So it looks like someone here is doing that. They're removing an option. Okay, I could have explored that person, that situation, that thing. I'm not going to, though. It's not quite right. It's not. And something about it just wasn't your vibration, because the swords are words, debates, mental images, mental ideas. So it's almost like I am getting a little bit of a course of study, or a way of thinking, or something sort of mercurial, something a little bit mental. If anything, it's absolutely a mental possibility that it's like a big strike through. But like I said, it wasn't quite right. It was sort of negative. It was hindering in some way. And it could have even been a little bit of a narrow-minded or mentally restrictive, or or it could even have been some sort of just restrictive type of anything. Mental thought, course of action, course of study, a work that you're doing that is, you can do it, it's there, but it's not maybe mentally fulfilling for you, or it's not reaping reward. There's something. Okay, that point's been settled with that Ten of Swords. But what I'm getting at with that is that there's someone ending something, right? And it's a big thing. It's a big life path, sort of. You're walking away, or just sort of turning from that. And as you turn away, or as someone in this situation turns away from that, it's like they turn right into this beautiful generosity. It's like it's waiting for them. So whoever you are in the situation, if you're either contemplating this ending, or if you are, this person who's got this overflow, abundance of spirit here, it's like you're looking to be generous. You're looking to bring someone up, or help someone off their knees onto their feet, is what I'm seeing. Like what they're showing me is that his hand actually clasps with his hand, and instead of sitting, kneeling, and on the floor, it's like he lifts him to be standing on his feet, and they're both standing on their feet. This person, this energy wants to just uplift, and even him, how he's on the floor in the grass face down. So if that's your energy, you could be feeling like, okay, I'm ending something big, and there's nothing here after this. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it, and here we go, universe. I'm ending this, whatever. And I see ants, like I'm low. I feel low. I'm taking away a decision. I'm taking away a path. So naturally, that's reductive. I have literally less. I have less options, less. One less of a path to go down. But I wouldn't focus on that at all, because this is where that lack gets filled by the universe. You guys. Look Look what's behind the Wheel of Fortune. It's the Fool. It's the Fool. Holy moly mastacholi. So, okay, don't be afraid to end this. Whatever it is, if this is you, if I'm connecting with Ten of Swords person here, and you could be ending even a way of thinking. It could be that small or, subtle. We're not judging big or small here. I'm just saying it could be this subtle. It could be this seemingly still fearful of, you could still have reservations about, not thinking a certain way or not believing or disbelieving or, changing. If you're changing your mind and you're worried about it, don't be worried about it. If you're, whatever this big change is that you're ending, that you're like, okay, I'm not entertaining this thought anymore. I'm not entertaining this option anymore. I'm not thinking about this person anymore. I'm not eating this kind of food anymore. I'm not living there anymore. I'm not working there anymore. Whatever it is, it's really Bruce Lee. They're showing me it's you take away the big parts of clay first, the big hacks away, and then you go in with more detailed tools, and then you go in with the most refining tools to just go from broad to narrow and create this beautiful thing. But it's about taking away the inessential and only leaving what's perfect and pristine and authentic. So that's what you're doing here. You're doing, if this is you who I'm talking to, okay, this abundance comes in and it's everything. It just turns your life upside down for the better. You literally go from 0 to hero. And listen, whatever is ending, whatever is on its way out, whatever is concluding for you, this is something that it's on its last leg. There's like the straw that broke the camel's back in this situation where you're just, it's like you feel like you're not even the one ending it. It's almost like you feel like it's ending itself and you're just like, okay, I guess I gotta walk away now. It's just sort of this, almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy of, because I feel like you knew the seed of the truth of this with that first sword in your back. The first sword in your back, I feel like you went and said, oh, that's irritating having a sword in my back, but I could still walk around, I could still do stuff. It'll get to be a problem, but we'll worry about that bridge when it gets here. Second sword, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, you're getting like, oh, wow, this is getting this is getting a little out of control. It's getting worse. It's not getting better. Things are only getting worse and worse. And now the 10th sword is like in your neck or whatever, and you're just going, you like, well, it's beating, I hate that expression, beating a dead horse, but that's what it is. You're beating a dead situation. The situation is dead, and you're just, I'm not getting that you're trying to resurrect it. It's not like that. I'm just emphasizing, if anyone has doubts about ending this negative thing, first of all, if you're ending this negative thing, it's not any, but just to give you more of that, because they're just giving me a lot that like, this is beating a dead horse. Like it's almost like it's been over. And now you're consciously moving away from it, where it's not getting your energy and attention, although the actual thing has been over for quite some time. For some of you, this is about a breakup. For some of you, it's the end of a connection that it's already ended, or maybe it never was, or what have you. But this is a moment where you are really letting it go from your life. So in reality, it's already ended a while ago, but in your reality, it kept continuing. It was alive as a possibility in your reality. Not in reality maybe, but in your reality, it matters. That's what we care about here. Or the Watch Natalie reality, where everything's like, okay. So this is it ending in your reality. Okay. You end it, whether it takes place in your mind or in the outside physical world, and it's like it allows this to come in. This is the first energy out, so it's going to be the most powerful. This generous, beautiful energy, very, very generous. What was that? Okay, oh, that's what it was. they showed me the pages, but specifically the Page of Wands and travel. And then if the other two come up, they come up. With the Page of Wands, I was getting this thirst for power, thirst for travel, thirst for experience, thirst for that enthusiasm, okay? So it's almost like, you know, with the Knight of Staves, it's an even bigger energy from that little page energy. So it's real enthusiastic. It's like Casanova, and like they even might want to be this sort of come to the rescue type, you know, energy for you. Let's start clarifying. What do I want to use to clarify? I kind of do want to use that one. All right. We'll go Radiant Wise. I haven't used Radiant Wise in a bit. Not in a little bit. Because this is a really short story, you guys. It's very, very clear. We've got boom, one person, boom, another person, or these are situations, right? Either way, okay, it's coming down to this right here. A brand new beginning, a total shift in direction. Total shift. I mean, 0 to hero, you go from the bottom to the top. That's what I was getting at. Thank you. So this is something that maybe in the first sword, remember I was talking about that? When the first sword, like, okay, this is going to be this is the last one that breaks the camel's back. It ends a long cycle. It ends something that's been done, okay? It's already over. And that births this 0 new beginning, that infinite number. But that had to really complete. It had to really, really end itself, complete its own energy before this new one can come. Sorry, the sun and the trees outside. Okay, so it gives birth to this new beginning for you and for the wheel to turn. This is like a little wedge in the wheel trying to turn. The wheel's trying to turn and you're here with this going, I'm going to hold up that wheel of fortune from turning because I'm thinking in the past. I'm thinking about something negative. I'm putting my energy and attention into a situation that's negative, into something that's like a money pit of a house. I love that movie with Tom Hanks, Money Pit. Or it's some sort of vacuum of nothingness that just eats up your energy. It eats up your attention. It eats up your resources, your money, your thoughts, and doesn't give you anything back. You know, vampiric. And you had to be the one to close up that black hole. You have to be the one to like lock that and, you know, shoot it into outer space or something. But it's you stepping away from that and ending that is able to unclog the energies so that this can get to you. Because I feel like this is just waiting in the wings for you. There's someone or there's something. It may or may not be someone that you know personally as well. Because this energy can come through. This is, let me put it this way. This is I want to say man, but it doesn't have to be a man, but it's a person is what I'm saying. It's a person. It's someone physically around you in your energetic sphere. So it doesn't need to be someone you see every day, but someone that you know of or knows you. This is also, I feel like this is you. But, you know, just switch everything if it's in the reverse. This is also a minor arcana. These are minor arcana, so it's people determined, people driven. This is major arcana. This is to the will of the gods. Okay, this is fate. This is destiny. There's someone sort of like an agent of change and help and assistance that is here to ferry you from this ending to the beginning, and it's like this catalyst. Okay, let's take a look at this person, this entity, this energy, the 6 of coins, 6 of pentacles with... Okay. We could do the devil. We can do Capricorn energy. I'm very comfortable with that, as you guys know. And the 6 of staves, Leonine energy. I feel like this devil energy is like a draw. It feels like almost compelled. I'm just quoting The Exorcist. I'm not trying to blaspheme anyone's God. The power of Christ compels you, is what I'm getting. Remember that scene? The power of Christ compels you. When he does that, even with the devil with his hand up like that, it's like this, and it's what's fueling this energy, this Casanova, very enthusiastic. Now with the Knight of Wands, so the Knight of Cups, that's my Romeo card. He'll offer his cup of love to you, become very enamored with you, and then by the time you think about it and say, okay, I can be into this, I'll accept your cup, he's already moved on to the next thing that got his fancy. With the Knight of Wands, it's passion. So you could be so sexy to this Knight of Wands, and then when they've enjoyed that, they're already sort of being distracted by another passion igniter, okay? So with this, and it's part of the insecurity, it's a whole thing. But with this, with the devil, I feel that sticking energy, that slow burn, that sort of codependent energy where there's this, it's not, I'm not saying this is fully codependent. I'm saying I can feel the draw. It's showing up as a draw, as part of why this person is feeling this way towards you, as part of explaining that the Knight of Staves is more permanent, it's more stable, it's more secure. It is also more amorous, so it could be extremely emphasized that there is a attraction, a physical attraction between you two. The Six of Staves is also very attractive energy. I mean, it just looks good. It's like the face of something. It's the brand, it's the product, it's the politician's vibration with this, how they're just sort of parading through their little victory lap here. Okay? So this person that's generous with you, wants to be generous with you, is right there. It's based on either sharing passion, having a passion for you, or just pure attraction. But either way, it's very inspiring. Oh, they're showing me the Page of Wands. They're telling me that it's also beauty and courage. The Wands. The Wands are their beauty and courage. So with the two influences, with the Knight and with the Six, it's very attractive. You're very and there's the hook. They just showed me a hook looking at the horns of the devil. It's like you hook them. If this is you, the generous one, then you're going to be watching this person no matter what they do. If they're ending something or beginning something in their life, it doesn't matter because you're attracted to them. So you're watching their lives anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at 10 of Swords, please. What do we need to... Oh. This is very telling. This is really telling. I'm going to show you how these came out too, because it's very telling. Okay, so 4 cards came out, 2 in reverse and 2 upright. The 2 in reverse are the 6 of Pentacles, again, with the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay? And then, down here, the 2 cards upright, we have the 2 of Swords and the Strength, the more Leonine energy here. Now, here's the interesting thing, is that in both energies, we have a Leonine energy, and then we have a 6 of Pentacle. And then we have a 6 of Pentacle. So in this case, the person who's ending something, that 6 of Pentacle is in the reverse, and the Leo card is Strength. It's a bit difficult. And in the other energy, the 6 of Pentacle is upright, but the Leonine card, the 6 of Staves, is Valiant. So in this position, these two energies, the Pentacle, stable, 6 of Pentacles with the 6 of Staves, it's very united and helpful and successful. The energies are flowing very freely and very positively. To clarify the 10 of Swords, It's hard, it's difficult. It takes a lot, it takes like all of your strength. And the Six of Pentacles is in reverse, so there's like zero generosity. The conditions are much more difficult. The energies are much more difficult to deal with. The fact that we have these guys in reverse and that we have and then we have the Two of Swords upright with that Strength card. This is what's ending. This is what you're ending. You're ending a situation where, number one, you had to endure this difficult situation. You just put yourself through this. You endured this long, difficult situation because you couldn't see the way out, because you felt like you were in a stalemate. You felt like you just couldn't break out. They're playing Jailbreak by AWOL Nation. I've been looking for a jailbreak. Got no time for a mistake. No more time to get to know you. That song. So that could be a confirmation for someone out there. Okay. So the situation that you're ending, though, the details about it, like I said, more hoodwinked energy. The Eight of Swords is in reverse, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's like now you can see, because she can't see when she's upright. Narrow surroundings. Remember I said narrow surroundings, limited surroundings, a limiting situation or person or something. So it's in reverse. So the hoodwinked is off. Like you can see that this is not fair, that there's an imbalance in this relationship, and it looks to be relational for you. It looks like a relationship that you were telling yourself, you know what, it's going to get better. One sword, it's going to get better. It's just one sword. Two swords, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still holding on because I love this person. I'm still holding on because I can't possibly leave this situation. I cannot walk away. Absolutely not. Under any circumstances can I walk away. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck. I'm chained to the rock. I can't move. I'm going to bear it as best as I possibly can. And I can because I'm strong and I have a strong heart. I love this person. I love the situation. I love whatever this is. I'm not walking away. It's going to take 10 swords before I walk away. Well, okay. Because with the Eight of Swords in reverse is telling me is that you're not chained. You're not bound by those narrow surroundings anymore. And the narrow surroundings are the narrow thoughts, the narrow mindset, thinking very narrowly and limitedly, thinking I can't, I won't, I shouldn't, I wouldn't, that kind of thinking. Like this kind of thinking when you're telling yourself, I can't leave, I shouldn't leave, I won't, I can't, I will never, I won't ever. That's all. You were putting yourself through that when you didn't have to. And that's where you are now. You're like, I can see clearly. I can see clearly now that this is a very imbalanced, unequal give and take. This is no equality. There's no equality. There is no equal give and take here in this relationship. So I'm ending it. And this could be personal, family, coworker, sibling, friends, company. You could tell yourself, stop lying to yourself. They're not going to promote you. They're not going to pay you more. You've been taking, a big dip in the pay or, whatever it is for you. But it's you accepting this and being able to see the inequality. And if this other person is around you, it could help you realize that. Like this person should be very generous with you, okay? Super generous with you, and it'll put it in stark contrast who's not generous with you. And even if that's the case where okay, they don't treat me like other people treat their other peoples, whatever. They have issues, they have problems. I'm going to keep creating and rationalizing excuses for them. X, Y, and Z. This is it. This is over. You're done with that. You're done with that. You're done. You're done. 10 swords. You're done. You're moving on. You're like, what can I do with that? There, that's better. What can I do with this? Nothing. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the Fool with the Wheel of Fortune. This is when you've put this situation, this issue, this energy, when you move through this energy, that's how I like to talk about things. It's not like this year, that year. It's when I'm moving through this energy, or when I was moving through that energy. That's how I feel life now. It's weird. So anyway, okay, the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. Because this, you putting an end to this energy, you choosing to move through this energy, I'm telling you, it activates this person like a little Russian spy or something, like in Salt. Like, it just gets activated, and then they come in and something great happens. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this great thing that happens. This brand new beginning for you. The Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. Did you see that? Did you see a little Ace of Cups? Oh, these are all yours. These are all yours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ace of Cups, 3 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Staves, and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune popping out to clarify itself. The Wheel of Fortune coming out to clarify itself, signifying, indicating even more so that this is a massive turn of events for you. And I do feel like it's events. It's because the events get kicked off, when really concrete things are happening, when you get that bonus check, when that offer comes through, tangible things. It's energy kicking off different things and people remember the tension that has to be there for action to be taken. It's people being triggered, things being triggered in people that tells them, I want this person. Let's do that. I'm ready for this. So that's true for you. It's true for all of us. So keep that in mind. When you're moving through, when you're in energy, and you can be self-aware, saying, I am in some dank energy right now. I am in some dark energy right now. I'm in some really great energy right now. It's my Felicitas. What can I do to capitalize on this energy when I'm feeling like this? Because it's great and I can get so much done, or I can be so happy, XYZ. Okay? So once you move through this broody, I have to let this go energy, get broody as long as you need to. Do any hermit work you have to do, alchemize any sort of purging into a lesson, into wisdom. Really close it up with a little bow tie as much as you need to. Okay? Because this is right here. This is what's, after all of that. Once you do that, this new energy comes in. A lot of communication, new people, different people, and an answer. You're going to get an answer to something that you put effort in for a while. The 7 of Pentacles. It's did I make a good investment? Did I plant the right seeds? You don't know at that point. The 7 of Pentacles, you don't know at that point. You just don't. You're just tired. I feel like you're tired too. That's why you want to travel. That's why you want to travel, because you're tired. That's what it felt like. Tuning into your energies, you guys, it just felt like you just want to go away. It's like you just want, I'm getting that you're tired and you just need like a different environment, you want to look at something different is what I'm getting. And I'm getting that because you're so tired looking at the same thing, planting the same pentacle in the same place over and over again. Like whatever this is, it's interesting because you've been investing in something and kind of working at it. And you get an answer to it after you move out of this energy, after you move through and then out of this energy, whatever you're wrapping up, whatever you're being really awakened to that is unequal in your life. This has direct relation to do with reciprocity, equal give and take, respect, balance, fairness, equality, the way someone's talking to you, treating you, behaving with you. It could be someone who holds money from you, who withholds money from you. I'm getting that, I'm seeing someone giving someone an allowance, like adults giving each other, someone's giving an adult you an allowance. and then they don't. Or I see someone giving their paycheck over to their spouse or someone else or their children, or their children are collecting their checks that come in for the parent. There's something where there's like someone could have even been keeping money from you. It could be they're definitely not being generous with you. But what I'm getting is that they could even be withholding money that is yours, that actually is your money. Okay? Whenever you move through that, it's like you get a lot of answers. Look at this. A lot of, at least communication. But I'm getting, the first word they gave me was answer. So at the very least, communication. Communication and answers regarding this, something you've been putting effort into and really building with yourself. Building and you're talking about it again. So it's almost like you go, oh, because you're wiping your brow because you've worked so hard, okay? And then that's when all this gets activated. That's when all this gets activated, because it's like, hey, remember that thing that you were doing, that you were putting into? Well, we're interested in it, or let's just do it. Or do you still want to do it? Because I want to do it too. Okay, now we have a brand new relationship. Now we have lots of friends, and maybe even being reunited with people you didn't see, if it has something to do with this relationship, with this issue for you, okay? If that applies, that will not apply for everyone, if that applies to you, okay? So this person that's waiting in the wings, this person that's like on standby, karmic standby is what I'm feeling. They're just like on karmic blessings, some sort of, anyway, they're close by. When they come in, it's like they will, I'm looking at these guys right here. They are ready to come in. They're ready to charge in. They want to win with you is what I'm hearing. Like they're enthusiastic, they're passionate. It's very sustained. This is a weird way for this to show up, you guys. Just FYI, if you read tarot cards or are interested in reading tarot cards, it is a weird way for this to come up, because what I'm getting from this is sustained passion, which could, if you're this person, this is someone who has passionate feelings for you, and they're sustained, meaning that they're not going to, it's not as much Casanova where they're going to get distracted by something else, with it being clarified by the devil, because the devil is saying, like, I got to keep going back. I got to keep going back. I got to keep going back. This could even be someone who wanted to be with you, who couldn't because of your family, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your parents, something that you were putting into a job, something that you were putting into that wasn't giving you reciprocity back. And this could have even been, this could be someone who's been waiting. Something about, I don't know how long you've known this person or who they are in your life, but their attraction to you is like bordering on the codependent. It's bordering on like addictive. Like you could be actually addictive to this person. If you are this person, if you're this person, I can just very adequately tell that you are very enamored with this person, and that just to be careful that this is healthy. That's all. And I'm not getting anything that's not healthy. I'm just giving you the warning that it could turn into, it could even be something where you just really like to scroll through their Instagram for like 10 minutes every day. But every day. That kind of codependent sort of like, I have to see them. They're visual, very passionate, very sexually attractive. I have to see this person. I want to see them. That's what kicks this all off. So be very open. If you're this person, end out whatever you got to end out, close it out, lock it up, tie the bow tie on top, purge, alchemize everything I said before, and then be open. Just be open to this generous person, and just allow yourself to accept compliments, accept praise, accept invitations, accept communications, because that is what you can expect after wrapping up this energy, after moving through the energy. And that is what will lead you to I feel like it is sort of resurrecting, or it's something that you just work hard on, that you've worked hard on. that in one of those areas, because I'm not sure that this is just one person. This could be multiple people. This energy is around you. So there could be multiple people channeling this energy for you if you're 10 of Swords. There could be many people that are just attracted to you, that are, just sort of like, oh my gosh, what's going on with this person? What do they got going on? They're making jewelry, they're starting businesses, they're creative, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're creating things out of ending this situation that was just draining you of that energy and not giving you anything in return. So it'll be through someone else's, if you're the 10 of Swords, it'll be through someone else's attraction to you that sort of opens a really big door for you. Or it's your attraction to someone else going through something that you get to really bring them to stand with you. Because this is already a nobleman. If you're this energy, you're already a nobleman. You already have your own. You have your own. And it's like you want to bring this person up with you, to stand with you. And it's like you can see so clearly that this is so beneath this person. That this is so, like, to the nobleman, you can see that this person is not getting what they deserve. And you're just like right there waiting to chomp at the bit to like lavish this person and give them what they deserve. Okay. And that starts a really great relationship between you two. There is the reunion. There's the reunion. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that right away with that 3 of Cups. So this could be coming back together with someone not necessarily romantic. I am getting that this is that they want to help you in life. They could just secondarily be attracted to you, but they really do want to bring you up and like stand up with them. Okay, let's Divine Feather, and then we'll do Moonology, and we'll even do the Lover's Oracle. Oh, I'm sorry. I want to clarify. I want to see what this communication will be about or what they will say. So let's dig into the 8 of Staves. Whenever I see 8 of Staves in the communication, I just feel like that's such a great opportunity to get actual words. So if you're doing this on your own and reading cards, and you look at that 8 of Staves, see if you can hear anything. 8 of Staves. What's the word? I just heard the word is good. The word is I've thought long and hard about this. I've thought long and hard about this. And I want to do it. I want to do it with you. This could be a business partner that has an attraction to you. I thought long and hard about it, and I want to take a big leap of faith, and I want to do it with you. I pick you. Very serious communication with this Judgment. Major Arcana. I feel like we're supposed to do this together. I feel like we're supposed to look at, you're ending this thing, I'm right here, we have big ideas. It's an element of fate and destiny, and you have the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune. Like that's what they're communicating. They feel that energy and they're being honest about how they feel, and that's what they're communicating. Listen, I just think this is ordained, destined, meant to be. What do you say? Wow. The word is really positive and really good. It's just whoever 10 of Swords is, it's just getting through that energy and really closing it out. Okay, we have the Heron. Let go of convention and follow your own unique path. Let go of convention. That's a good clue. That's a really great clue, because that's what I'm getting from this. This is almost like saying, you know what? No one ever abandons their parent. No one abandons their family. No one does that. It's not conventional. I can't abandon this person. I can't let go of the situation. I can't stop enabling this drug user I care about. Whatever it is, I can't. You're seeing the truth. You're seeing that you're not responsible for someone else's mental stability or someone else's emotional stability or someone else's life, or how someone else is, if someone else can't behave themselves, if they can't control themselves, it's not your fault. It's not your issue. It's not your problem. You've got to be responsible for your body and put yourself out of harm's way. I came through strong for somebody. Did you see that? Did you hear that? Okay. But I feel like it's part of convention that was keeping you sort of like tied into this situation, this person, or this thought pattern. A conventional way of thinking could have been what's keeping you really held back and whatever you've been trying to do with this Seven of Pentacles. Okay, there's Divine Feather. Let's move on to Moonology. This is good. This is really good. Holy shit. Okay, I had a chill moment just now, like a heart drop moment. They're telling me that for some of you, this that we've been talking about as a secondary person is what this person needs to go through before they approach you with this. Does that make sense? So I've been talking about this as if it's two separate energies, two separate peoples. They are two separate energies, as if they're in two separate people. So that Six of Pentacles, this nobleman, and the Ten of Swords, like they're two separate people. For some of you, this is what this person has to go through. And I don't feel like this is you. That this person has to put it down, has to walk away from a way of thinking. They have to end some way of thinking, a situation. They're resisting it. If this is the case for you, for those of you where that resonates, they are resisting it. They're trying to stay blindfolded, but they can't help it. They can't help but see that somewhere where their generosity is going, it's not being returned. They can see it now. Like they're trying to not see it, but it's really obvious. They do see it. They do see it. They see the lack of reciprocity. They're trying to hold on and make sure that the apple cart doesn't get upset. But I feel like this is that convention, that conventional thinking. But that's going to end. It very much has to end. For those of you where that resonates, they are in a cycle of putting that to bed and ending that situation so that they can come in and start new with you. Okay. What is it? Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces energy. Operate, annihilate. Do you guys remember that Power Man PM5K song? You are good enough at the bottom of the deck. Full moon in Virgo energy, which is interesting because we have new moon in Pisces, full moon in Virgo. This could transpire in March because March will feature, maybe even around March dates, the end of March. I don't know when the exact, here it is, hold on. I do have the ephemeris right here. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I think this new moon in Pisces, yeah, I think in March. So there's always going to be that new moon in Pisces in March. Sometimes it might be a little bit near or far, like at the end of January, we had the new moon in Aquarius, the end of January. Okay, so something like that. Anyway, so the new moon in Pisces will be in March, and it will always have a corresponding full moon in the opposite sign, which is Virgo. And here we have full moon in Virgo. So I'm saying that this could even be playing out in that cycle when there's that new moon in March in Pisces, and then it culminates into the full moon in Virgo in March. Okay? I believe it's March. Like I said, it could be a little bit later. Okay? So keep your eyes and ears peeled. Okay? But either way, meditate and contemplate, because you're someone here. You're either this 10 of Swords, in which case absolutely meditate and contemplate. You're the 6 of Pentacles. Meditate. I mean, it's just, I meant to say this to you guys too. Meditate every single day. Meditate every day. I practice using the Vipassana technique, Vipassana. Vipassana. It's pronounced Vipassana. But I'm sure that's not going to work for every single person. So whatever your path is to your meditative technique, I bless that path incredibly. I just share what I do. But either way, even just being alone with yourself quietly and breathing and noticing your breath and just being aware of your own body and what's going on with you and taking that time to slow it down without putting pressure on yourself to achieve or putting pressure on yourself to do or be anything other than to just exist. Allow yourself to just exist. Meditate and contemplate, okay? And then when all this great stuff starts to happen, don't get scared away. Don't get scared away. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo energy. Don't let anything make you feel insecure, because this could happen kind of quickly. And it might make you suspicious is what I'm getting. And it's great that you are sort of wanting to travel and, you know, change your environment, because it's sort of like you are, it's a predictive, a premonitive feeling. It's a premonitive energy for you. So let's say we're in February, that's when this reading is being published, and you're feeling these feelings. We're doing this reading now. So for those of you where this will resonate and this will come to fruition in March of this year, 2020, when this is being published, the feelings you're feeling now are premonitive, because in March is when you're going to be much more explorative. With this Wheel of Fortune and the Fool, there could be travel involved. You could have to move, change the circumstances, the environments, the people at the flip of a dime. Things could just move very rapidly for you. So that's just one little notation example, okay? Okay, now for those of you where this is love involved, let's go ahead and take a look at the Love Oracle. Love Oracle, who is this? What is this connection between these two? Remember when I said for some of you this is an ex that it's been dead for a while, but this is you energetically letting go? Release your ex. This is so for you. The time has come to clear your energy, see? The time has come to clear your energy. But either way, even if this is not love for you, release. This is just, I'm just going to say, whatever this is for you, treat it like this scenario where you have to release an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. Or ex-alien friend, for those of you who like to get jiggy with it in the outer galaxies. I hope you enjoyed and derived a lot of value from this free daily psychic tarot reading. It is my pleasure and my honor to channel your energies, so thank you for sharing them with me. If you feel connected with me and you'd like to do a personal reading, this I would wait on this for March, because I feel like for the majority of you that's where it'll play out. I'm not the timing psychic, so this could be playing out for you right now. It could even for some of you take from now till the March, Pisces new moon, to release your ex and to close out the final things. So March is when you can probably expect, or maybe at the full moon in Virgo time period, the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool and the bounty to come in. And from now till then, or over the next 6 weeks or so, is your 10 of Swords, releasing your ex energies. But if things get rough, you know where to find me. I'm here. Okay, guys? So I love you forever. We're doing the new format. We're doing 4 weeks at a time. Here's the cool thing about this that I discovered trying it out doing Aquarius is that I get to see the week. I get to do that week and make it really, really full because I get to kind of see everything ahead on the YouTube. And then in the extended, when I do weeks 2, 3, and 4, it's going to be over 15 minutes per week. And then I do a little bit of an overview. So it ends up being about 50 minutes in the extended. This is how I can see the energies playing out over that 4-week period. And so when I see the energies weaving week to week all at once, it's very different for me as a psychic reader, as opposed to just checking in every week to see what's going on this week, because it's hard for me to hold that concept for all 12 signs for the previous week and to feel it out and know what I'm checking into. It gets really confusing, especially because it's energy, okay? So I'm like flying blind a little bit, not really, but you know what I mean. So seeing everything with the whole 4 weeks, then I know it better. Okay, so for instance, for Aquarius, what I channeled in the psychic portion of it didn't come through in the cards until week 4. So, all of my weekly readings, it's like, well, that could be for the week. It could be for a few weeks from after you watch that reading, what have you. It's best to get the whole concept and the overall of that lesson of the energies, because it's like its own little cycle. It's interesting and weird and different. So I'll be doing about 3 videos a week for until we get to 12, and then it'll just start over again, and they'll all be timeless. So you guys can let me know how you like that over the next few weeks ahead. I'm excited about it. I think it's really great. You guys can let me know. Take care. I love you guys. I'm sending you all the best photons. I know how hard it is out there. So stay true to yourself. Don't apologize. And for goodness sake, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself a break here. You have this stuff to do ahead of time, okay? I love you guys. Bye. And with the Justice here, there's so much equality, equanimity is when I see money coming in for you. Let me just put it that way. They're giving me spiritual breakthrough. They're giving me like a huge breakthrough here. Like an implosion, like overcoming your own internal battles. And you did that in week. It's like incredible. These are new friends that you're making. So there's something there with you that you're shining so bright. You're such a bright little star. So this is all of the communication coming your way, okay? So that you both get your needs met. A vast ocean of opportunity and letting your guard down, not being so defensive. You know that this is your tactic. You're not going to be domineering like a huge final no going back decision. So you and this person are keeping this super quiet, both of you.